Well-known Xrp analyst recently shared an interesting price prediction chart for Xrp that makes it look like prices could go through the roof and reach over $100 in the near future. That's a pretty big claim, right? And the chart had an impressive 203,000 views when I last checked. It's clear that a lot of XRP investors are very excited about the possibility of a price increase. In theory, I agree that XRP could reach, especially if it becomes widely used. This is because it has enough global financial support. There seems to be a lot of disagreement about the prediction for the midterms. I want to say what I think about this. I'm not sure if this will happen in the midterm elections, even though it's getting a lot of attention, especially from the crypto media. It's an interesting subject to talk about, and who knows, without a set date, the idea of XRP reaching $10 might not be as crazy as it seems. Hey, Moneyside family, you've come back to your favorite place to find out what's new with X. I need to ask for a quick favor before we get into today's exciting news. Please show your support by hitting the like button, subscribing to our channel, and the notification bell to join our great community. And now for some good news as we get closer to 60,000 on subscribers, we're getting ready for a big XRP giveaway. It's really simple to join. There are already 3 steps. Find out more soon. You won't want to. Don't forget to add the hash money site to your comments if you want to be in the drawing for the prize. Moving on to something else, I can't help but talk about Jim Cramer's recent change of heart about Bitcoin. He was praising Bitcoin's growth just a week ago, but now he thinks it will go down a lot. It's strange how quickly he changes his mind, as if he hadn't thought about it before. But I've seen this pattern, which is sometimes called inverse Cramer, where his predictions are more often wrong than right, especially when they matter the most. He might be right once in a while, but based on his track record, you should not put too much stock in his predictions. And every time Jim Cramer says something, I really want to do the opposite of what he says. This is an odd situation, but in the world of money, it happens all the time. Now let's look at a well-known person in the world of crypto, the captain. Do you guys know who he is? This person has an amazing 793,000 followers, which shows how influential he is in the cryptocurrency world. Some things about his fame are, however, messy. This is how I see it. I've been following him for a while, so I don't have anything personal against him, but I haven't always found his insights to be the most useful. But his reputation in the crypto community was already pretty good a few years ago. Do you remember how crazy the market was during the Terra Luna incident? Coincidentally, Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies dropped just as Il Capo said they would. He quickly took credit for seeing this coming, but here's what I think. This drop was caused by news events that no one saw coming, which makes me doubt the accuracy of his technical analysis. He might have been wrong about things if they hadn't happened. I remember talking about Xrp this on my channel at the time. Some of you may remember that in early 2020, Il Capo made the bold prediction that it would drop to $12,000. That time it was still around $16,000 after the FTX crash. All through the year, no matter how high the market went, he always said that a drop was coming. Even though Bitcoin is getting close to $50,000 now, Al Capo still has a negative outlook. He's still predicting big lows with a support level of $30,000 to $300,000 in mind. What's interesting is how much attention he's getting. One of his posts got 1.3 million views, which had a big effect on how people felt about the market. It's interesting to see how investors are making hasty decisions because of his constant predictions. You may have noticed that many investors were eager to sell their other coins in order to buy Bitcoin. A lot of people in the crypto world act this way because they are afraid of missing out. That's why I've always followed a rule. I put money into something and then leave it alone. Not the type to follow the latest trend, especially after a big price hike. Though I might want to, I would not take money out of one investment to chase another. It's just not smart. A member of the XRP community for a long time, Freki, who has been into crypto since 2011, gave some good advice on this. He warned people not to quickly switch from altcoins to Bitcoin and said that ETH and other altcoins would make a strong comeback. His advice fits with what I believe. No matter if Bitcoin hits new highs or not, a lot of altcoins do the same thing. Of course, not as many altcoins went through to the roof in 2018 as there were in 2017, but there is still room for growth. And because XRP is useful in real life and developers are working on it, I don't see why it wouldn't gain a lot of popularity. Even though the market is scared right now, I'm still optimistic. It's easy to calm down in this unstable market. That's what I say. Think about the long term. This method works just as well for crypto as it does for stocks. If you believe in the future of crypto like I do, that doesn't matter if our net worth changes. Then a short term drop in business shouldn't be a big deal. Learn what you can. Get stronger in your beliefs. Don't forget that this type of asset has huge potential over the next 10 years. When you invest, especially in crypto, the best way to get peace of mind is to spread your money around and think about the long term. My diverse portfolio and steady income keep me safe even when the market goes down. If you're feeling down, remember that market cycles are just that, cycles. They go up and down. Things will get better even if things get tough at times. It's important to look past the current chaos and know that the market will eventually recover. It looks like the future of crypto, especially XRP, will be very bright. This is also how well-known Xrp chart analyst Xrp Crypto feels. The XRP is about to cross the $1 mark, and he's not just optimistic. He's sure that his value will go up quickly. Even though I don't bet on prices, I don't think it's crazy that E-Grade thinks XRP will reach at least $1.20. The majority of you turns out to be right. Anxiety is high, but it's important to remember that experts don't always get it right. But like many of you, I'm crossing my fingers that things will work out well. To get more specific, let's look at a blog post from last summer by a well-known analyst who correctly predicted the rise of Bitcoin. He agrees with those who say Bitcoin is about to break all kinds of records. At the moment, most of the experts I follow agree that we're about to reach levels of wealth that have never been seen before. I can't wait to find out if this majority view is correct. Let's get back to Bitcoin and look at the details with a full screen chart. Based on how things are going now, it looks like we're just getting started on a 12 to 18-month upward trend. Do you remember when Bitcoin was $17,000? Few people thought it would go up to $48,000. Now, an even smaller group thinks it will go up to between $80,000 and $100,000.